Legend of Tobaro here, and today we've got a 7-year disaster campaign playing as Clan Scryer on Legendary difficulty in Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. And yeah, this campaign it needs a little bit of help. Okay, so we've got 2 settlements, both of which are under siege now. Skavenblight, which under normal circumstances should have been relatively easy to defend, has been starved out to near oblivion. And there's 2 full stacks there. I don't think I can save this situation here. Even with a nuke, I just can't see myself being able to fit all of their units into a blob enough for me to nuke that many of them. And then for whatever's left of us to make a difference. However, this situation here, that one's not too bad. So, I'll just firstly show you what the situation here is. Because... yeah, like you can merge all that together and it's about a half stack. And we're up against 2 full stacks. Nukes do make a big difference, but the problem is they're going to be fairly spread out. And I can't really see any way of just like bunching them all together. If it was all swordsmen, it'd be possible if we like corner camped. But because there's so many missile units, I don't know.
Fire consumes you.
Wouldn't say it's impossible. I mean, any battle's possible with the Warpstone Doom Rocket, but is it likely? I don't know. Pretty much no. Now over here we've got 3 under cities, which is great, which are not really doing much for us right now, but we'll worry about that later. We got a lot of money to work with, so I feel like this has been under siege for a while. It has to have been. Look at the attrition that's been taken. And this here has only recently come under siege, but because this one here is quite damaged, it leads me to believe that maybe it's been under siege prior to the siege. Anyway, what I would have done is try to lift the siege and get an army over there to assist. It's too late to save this now, but we can start a new army up over here in preparation for Ikit Claw's return. He hasn't been leveled up too badly, so... and it'll take them some time to get down here. Now, another thing is that Tobaro has Warp Bomb. Skaven Warp Bomb. That's really good. And unfortunately, Skavenblight doesn't have that. And because the army here is quite damaged, what we could do is actually have any unit that's lower than half health to go up and fight them at the start and just basically be a Skaven suicide bomber. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to lift this siege here. I think we can do it. I don't want to spend any more food. That's obviously a huge problem. But I'll do what we can here. You know, sometimes I open up my emails and I just say to myself, you know what, I just want an easy one today. Can I have an easy one? And then I open this up and I'm like, nope. No. No. Oh well. My suffering is your enjoyment. And your enjoyment is... I don't know. Money for me, I guess. Alright, so... let's see here. I'm gonna stand a fair bit back. We definitely don't want the skirmish to be happening in the trees there. I don't like trees. I don't want to stay back too far, but like I said, I really don't want to be fighting in the trees. I don't think it's to our advantage. I would have liked to have taken the high ground, but that's just not good. Also, the longer that this can go on, the better. So what we want to be doing is taking units that are really badly damaged and hiding them in here. We only need one at a time. And these guys, their job is purely to die using the warp bomb. Because of the low food that we have, it's hard to get the menace below to last long enough to take 50% damage in order to use a warp bomb. They're just not going to stand and fight. Now, as for you, since they have no cavalry, it might be a good idea if we utilize our magic at the start as well. And just try and do a bit of extra damage. Now, they're probably going to dodge it, but what we can do is try to get them to shoot him and aim for the crossbows. The crossbows are the biggest concern. Because if they're shooting, they'll have a hard time moving out of the way.
Spell casting. Tech
That's a good shot. It's a good shot. I can't complain about that. That's a good start.
Quick, quick.
Okay,
go.
we're almost ready for you.
Over here. Warlock engineer.
Just wait until they get over here.
Doom and destruction.
Alright, I want one of these guys here. Just to tie them down. But you're gonna be the dude to die. No. No, no, no. Aim for the lot of them. Lots of them. Go for... No, just pull through. Pull through over here. God damn it. Get over here. Otherwise... There. That's good enough. Yeah, get a few kills. Nothing special.
Going locked. Cranky streak. Channeled and charged. This way. Sneak, run.
Problem is their army's damaged as well, so like we don't want to be using the warp bomb on their most damaged units. We want to be using it on their fresh units.
Clan advance. Find warp stone. Tech moving. Going locked. Over here.
This guy does provide a bit of a morale bonus to local units. So if I put this in there, it might, as in here, it might just last long enough. I don't know. Let's move these guys up a little bit. This guy wants to come ahead. That's fine. We'll shoot him. Don't be too liberal with the missile units. Sorry, with the warp. What's it called? Warp lightning. Right, you start coming in over here.
Quick, go. Tech moving. Council's command. Find warp stone. Sneak, run.
Just gonna feign an attack. Yeah, actually, shoot them there. Did I use warp bomb on that unit? I need to get into there with the warp bomb.
Rockets ready. Over here. Quick. Where are the things? Quick, go.
So when he's taking reasonable damage, I don't want to use a warp bomb on there because it's just not going to do any serious damage. If I can just stay within his zone of control. I think they're aware of what I'm trying to do here. No, not you. It's not taking enough damage. Come on, I want to be using warp bomb. Fuck it. No, it's too late on that one. So this one's... yeah, it's gone. I wonder if I could do it when it's dying like that.
Warlock engineer! Ready, steady, doom! Find warp stone.
I haven't really even needed to use the warp bombs.
Now, ready now! Clan advance!
I do it here, just it's like every time I see an opportunity to use a warp bomb, it's just like to kill less units than what we'd be killing. I need to be killing shitloads of them, but they're not really blobbing up enough for me. I've also got these rat ogres. I want to save them for last. I guess we can bring them in now. It looks like we're winning more or less without the warp bomb. Doesn't seem like we're gonna need it. That's how the army loss penalty has been inflicted. Didn't even need the warp bombs. I looked for good opportunities to use it, but they didn't present themselves. This guy here did really well. Yeah, be a good idea to... Actually, no. Would it be a good idea to wound him? Because that's their faction leader. Because if they do, they'll just get another dude at full strength. Just do some damage to him. Don't wound him. And we didn't need to use the warp bomb. I definitely don't want these guys getting away, but it's kind of too late. Don't think we're going to catch him. Oh, hang on, we might. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention, we got him. Because the problem is we can't pursue him. I don't think they're coming back this turn. Unless they force march another army over here to assist. I don't think they're coming back this turn. These guys are really good for running them down. Nice and fast. So that's essentially the easy part done. Lifting this siege so we can now start recruiting another army. Can't save Skavenblight. I mean, I don't think we'll be able to recruit an army fast enough to be able... And if it would just be Skaven slaves. We basically just have to prepare for subsequent invasions of this is Tobaro, isn't it? We may need to get 2 full stacks of Skaven slaves. I don't want to do that, but I don't have a choice. Skaven do have some high quality units, and he's going to lose some of those high quality units in that army, but you know, there's battles that I can win, and there's battles that I can't win. I can't win that. Alright, let's have a look here. We don't need money. We really do need to get our food situation a little bit more under control. I mean, even with that, it's only a +1, +3. So I think we're going to need this edict here, because that'll give us growth and food. And public order, which does that matter. They're going to possibly lose Miragliano over the end turn. So these...
Stay in your dank holes, vermin.
Yeah. See how we go with that. If I can get a peace treaty with... Nope, it's not going to happen. So this dude here...
I'll ignore that.
Yeah, he can't get to us. They're unlikely to besiege us. This is damaged and everything, but we don't need to repair it. They're all still going to be more or less effective. Repairing this... Yeah, it's only cost 100. Alright, just do it.
Scurry away! Damage taken!
Yeah, I think this Warlock Master Confidence is going to be really helpful for us. We need morale.
Warlock Master Engineer!
Yep, we're going to need it. And like I said, all we've got available is Skaven slaves. But, you know, they are dirt cheap, so that's something. Oh, we don't have an edict here. We don't need Skaven slave spears, just regular ones will do.
Stalk! Yes, yes!
Yeah. They're garbage, but we need to recruit quickly. would have been nice if we could have gotten some warp fuel, but nope. Nope. If only there was some way for me to get this guy out of there. They're so useful, you're not going to get another one for a long time. Same with all these guys in here. Now, one thing that we probably should do is kick Ikit Claw out of here. Because if they're going to just continue besieging it, like, the best chance for us to use the nuke would be if they assaulted. And we still have 4 turns before they starve us out. And, you know, with this much attrition, it's like, the damage is done. And, like, I could sell it out there and it would just, we wouldn't be able to win. We need to wait for them to just come in a big blob and just nuke them to fucking hell. It's the only thing we could do. So, we're going to kick Ikit Claw out, because he's just going to die. And I'll put this disciplined dude in there, because, I mean, he's going to die.
Stink of command.
But what that's going to do is, for one thing, stop Ikit Claw from losing any of his equipments, and just get the timer started, because we want him back over here as soon as possible. So Tobaro will start recovering. Losing Skavenblight, it's a lot of money in there, but like I can't do anything about it. Now over here, I get that you want to like spread this shit around, but you got food issues, so you know there's only so much you can do. So you're not going to be spreading this. You got to get the food under control. Don't desperately need money. But if we just build that, we don't need to really build anything else. You don't... okay, we'll leave that there. How much does that do? That's 20. Okay, we can upgrade that. Probably should have gone the other way, but in all honesty, just leave it as it is for now. That's fine. And we need food from here. Oh, that's right. This will consume food. All right. So, oh, it only consumes 1 extra. No, it doesn't matter. We need food more than we need money, because more food will mean bloody leadership for our fucking units, and we need that. And we're gonna try and get as much warps. So what's it called? Warp fuel as possible, so we can nuke our way back to safety.
A good flay to die.
Oh, I want to make use of that. Let's have a look here.
Comes from the sky.
That's good, but you know we need 4. So we're just okay, we're just what are you researching? Reduced upkeep for Skaven slaves might be good, considering we're going with Skaven slaves. Food generated, also good. Yeah, go with that. Need the fucking food. Like crazy, do we need food? Get it? Like that -5 leadership is killing us. All right, so hopefully they launch the attack over the end turn. Actually, no. Just continue starving us out. If we could buy some time, I mean, I don't think I could send any troops over there to assist, but I don't know. I'll do what I can. Moving on. It's so dire. It's lucky that Clan Skyer is a very strong faction. If you don't play them wrong.
No time. Experiments to do.
Yeah, nah. Do me a favor, blow up Maragliano. No. Do me a favor, go back over there and save your city. I don't want to lose the Warlock Engineer. Everyone else is like, and of course I don't want to lose Skavenblight, but it's only tier 3. We can build it back up pretty quickly when we manage to retake it. But doing it with Skaven slaves is not going to be easy. gonna have to rely very heavily on just Ikit himself. But he can take out an entire garrison by himself at high levels. He's such a strong lord. He's by far the strongest Skaven lord, without exception. He's so overpowered. Alright, good. I was hoping for a little bit more time. But it is what it is. Okay, now, by not controlling a large army, we'll deny their reinforcements and ours. But in all honesty, it might be best to just let them come. Like I said, we have a nuke, and I think we should use the nuke. I don't think we can win the battle. I just don't think we can. It's not about that. It's just about doing as much damage to them as possible so that we can buy time before they head over to Tobaro so that we can actually defend that settlement. Because if we lose Tobaro, it's game over. So what we need to be doing is just holding on here. We'll put some rats up on the wall to try and get some towers shooting at them. But they're probably going to have shitloads of siege towers. So don't worry about that too much. What we need to do is wait for the right time to drop a nuke and just kill as many of these guys as possible. The Rattling Gun weapon team, if they could get a load of kills. If it was all melee infantry, I wouldn't be concerned. Well, I wouldn't be too concerned, but the problem is just so many crossbows. Like I said, look how many siege towers they've got. This isn't going to be warp lightning, so they're not going to destroy any of those siege towers. Just come over here and prepare to die. Like I said, this guy here doesn't matter in the slightest, but hopefully we'll manage to find our way back one day. Maybe we should also demolish one of the buildings at Tobaro to build up for storm vermin, but the problem is upkeep costs. We just won't have enough money to afford any. We might be better off just coming back with just like the biggest fucking horde of Skaven slaves. Because they're cheap. They're cheap and they're shit. Alright. I wish we had Warp Bomb, but we don't. We have lots of menace below. Don't know what we can really do with that.
Magic's ready.
Alright. So I'm gonna put a guy up on the wall here. I'll put a couple of guys up there because they're not gonna come at us right away. I just want to see what they're gonna use. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be like arrows, but I'm not 100% certain. Oh! Stim rockets. Oh, they might actually destroy some towers. Wow. Oh, nuking that right now might actually be the way. Don't know. Wiping out a few units. I wish I had put a guy over here. It's kind of too late now. Yeah, it's too small of an area of effect. Like, we do a lot of damage, but I just want to do more. So I'll wait. Damn. I thought it was just going to be regular arrows. These doom rockets are nasty. But it's not going to be enough. Alright, time to get off the walls. Unfortunately. Even if we try to defend the walls, it's just we don't have enough rats up here. It really is a huge shame. Alright, get him back before we take any damage. What's this? Let's see, general. Okay. It's not a bad start, but I'm just overwhelmed by how many enemies we have to deal with, and also so much garbage in this army. Put all of our specialist units together there, so at least we know this is all like throwaway trash.
Bloody whiskers!
Oh shit, forgot about him. Right, it's too late to stay there. We only have one nuke, and I basically wanted to take out an entire army. I don't know how it's going to do that, but we have to wait for just the right time to strike with it. Because even our army here going up against one stack. I'm really surprised at how many towers we were able to destroy. But even if I put all of my forces up on the walls here, they're just not going to do anything. There's just too many of them here. So best we make our stand here, and hope for a nuke. It's like we don't have any storm vermin here or anything. You know, the clan rats, they're not going to do much. Alright, I want you to be fighting him. Should have had my rattling gun over here, actually. At least these ones here have unlimited ammo, and I'm counting on them to do a good job. Okay, we've also got these. Mainly just use them to slow them down, I suppose. Kind of missed that a little bit. I should have come over here, try to tank them over this way. Their general's going down, but the leadership stuff isn't going to make enough of a difference. Over here, over here. Don't obstruct their vision. A nuke there would do a lot of damage, but like I said, I want to wait for the absolute best time to strike with it. No, don't shoot the rattling guns, I need them. We can just funnel like most of their units over here. Sooner the better, we can nuke him. This guy here, I need him to die. Well, he can't die, he's their faction leader. Yeah, a little bit obstructed. Try to bring our guys more over this way. Don't have a lot of magic left. They're only pistoliers, they're not going to last long. In melee, I guess. But I really shouldn't have the poison wing globadiers here. Time for you to start shooting. Actually, I should be shooting over here. They're absolutely awful at running this dude down. Where's my Jezzails? Get over here a little bit. It's not yet time for the nuke. Hold on just a little bit longer. Keep them delayed. God. Get some of these rats out of there. They're obstructing themselves by standing in that big blob like that. Just leave them there for now. Lots of them are coming around over here. A nuke might just work. Shit, another general coming in over here. Where's my globe? It is. Come over here. These guys here shouldn't be in melee. Keep them tied down. Just let him leave the fucking battlefield. We can't run him down.
I want this. Kill the things.
Come on. Blob up a little bit more for me. I need to put a nuke down. Shit, they're all bloody dead.
Forward, backwards. Slingers. Globadiers. Stab.
When are we gonna pop down this nuke?
Ready, steady. Doom.
Oh jeez, he's nearly dead.
Back underground.
Damn it.
Die, things. Retreat.
Enemy lord is wounded. Good job. Well, he's not getting any experience at least. I'm just not seeing a good opportunity to use this nuke. I can't see a better opportunity. There it is there. I don't think that's where I aimed it. Are they not as accurate as they used to be? I did the best I could. A lot of them have died, and hopefully that'll buy us a little bit of time. That's all we could really hope for. Because they're going to struggle to maintain public order here. Yeah, so they're coming at us from all angles. And this has got destroyed, so we're just getting overwhelmed here now. Best that we try to run down as many of their units and like wipe them out. So they have to recruit new ones.
Die. Clan rats. Voila.
If we were at full strength, we probably could have won this. Kind of annoying that the nuke didn't go where I told it to go.
Warlock engineer. Warp lightning. Attack.
Army loss penalty will come in any moment now. There it is. Yeah. It might have been possible to win that battle, but I don't know how we would have gone about it. I mean, we barely did any damage to this one. I mean, if we're lucky, they'll just sack it and go back home. That's not going to happen, though. Oh man, some warp bombs would have been so useful, especially considering how damaged our army was. Now, I don't think any of those units are getting wiped out. This region is also going to be unpleasant climate for them, so they're not going to get very high replenishment rates. So I don't think that nuke really did as much damage as I would have liked. I was hoping that they were just going to, you know, all blob into one spot and then nuke and just like kill like 5 units, but it just didn't happen. We managed to wipe out 1 unit. So now we're going to prepare for the defense of Tobaro. I'm really hoping... Oh, they might want to come back over here to defend Maragliano. Or, I don't know what they're going to do. Our money is actually fine. Despite losing the capital. West... What's this? Okay. So we're still losing money. Why? No, sorry, not money. Food. We actually gained warp lightning. Sorry, warp fuel. So based on this, they cannot reach us here this turn.
Warp lightning.
Leadership when under siege will be useful for when we take back Skavenblight. Now we got to get our food under control. That's the biggest problem right now. So all of this needs to be upgraded. Glad we got loads of money. So that is 2, 3, 4, 6 extra food. So we should have +5 a turn in 3 turns. So yeah, this one over here. This is...
Think of others. Too strong.
What if we instead built this up to here? Because that'll give us local recruitment capacity. Same amount of money. I mean, the growth is good, but we don't need it because we're not heading over to Magritta. Because yeah, the thing is that these Skaven slaves are so goddamn cheap. We can get so many of them. And we'll just use absolute overwhelming numbers to retake Skavenblight. Because whilst I could get myself some... what's it called? Storm vermin, if we wait long enough. They're just way too pricey. Like, we could literally get, like, 20 of these. Full stack for just one. The price of just one of those other ones. So I get full stack of Skaven slaves and just crap stack it. Maybe. Because they're going to have shit garrison there. It's not going to be worth anything to them. We can certainly afford it. I just need to recruit faster, so I'll get rid of this, and we'll increase our recruitment capacity by 1. It'll take a few turns before that comes into effect, but that's okay. We're not going anywhere for a while. If he had sent the save file to me earlier, I might have been able to save Skavenblight, but that was just hopeless. I'm not the best at defending sieges. I'm the siege attacker. Don't send me to defend a siege. Send me to take it back. That's exactly what I'm going to do, because it's far more viable option. I'm pretty confident I can take it back, as long as they don't besiege me in the next couple of turns. If I could just get a couple of Skaven slaves crap in there, it'll be all we need. Yeah, they're going back over here to try and save this, and it looks like they will actually succeed. unless Tilia attacks that next turn, they are... they're gonna get back there. And they'll beat her.
Horned rat!
So all of that's only costing us 697. Nearly half of it is the Warlock Master. Not up against cavalry, so getting the ones with spears. They do have better melee skills though, because much higher melee defense but less melee attack. But we're going to need melee attack. Anyway, they're 3 gold cheaper. Yeah, look, even the clan rats they're nearly 10 times more expensive. They are twice as good, but I'm just going to use just overwhelming crap stack. Because even if you add an extra 15% upkeep cost to this, it's like, who cares? It's just so much. It's not going to make any difference. And we got so much money that we can afford to do this. I don't want to get too many Skaven slave slingers.
Watch your back, tail!
And yeah, that'll reduce the cost even further. And yeah, we just gotta wait for that. Oh, actually, we're starting to get some food come in. Good, because if we can get rid of that leadership penalty, that'll make a big difference in the battles. If we can manage to get... no, that's not. It doesn't gonna help us in allied territory. It's fine. And how long until Ikit claws back?
Horned one's realm wakens.
Right. 3 turns. I don't know why he's not there. Looks like they failed. Crap. I don't care who owns it, just don't blow it up. Oh, I should have taken the items off the Warlock Master before he died. Oh well, it's too late now. He may not have even had many items on him. So they're up to full strength now. And they got back home, so... we could be seeing 2 full stacks come over here pretty soon.
By Sigma, no! Diabolic devices!
Okay, discipline would be good.
Master engineer.
Yeah, we can afford 2 full stacks at this rate. So their upkeep cost went up by 2. There's one up by 3.
Quick, kill things!
Yeah, according to this, he can't reach us this turn.
Warlock, master of scrap.
Can't get any heroes. And that one's still 8 turns away. I mean, that we could just use that to get ourselves another Undercity. We should start accumulating more food next turn. Although, we are going to use a little bit extra with him, but that's okay.
Technoc sorcerer.
Oh, no, actually, that looked like it got sacked to shit. It was at tier 4. Aranessa actually won. Good. That stops them from being able to recruit high tier units for a little while. Good. Good, good, good.
You come bearing arms.
Good job, Baronessa. Even though you got wrecked in the process. Would have been good if she had occupied it. Oh, maybe not. Then I would have had to deal with the full brunt of this.
Time to eat, leaders.
Alright, let's keep moving on. There's just not much we can do. We can't assault just yet. Even with a full stack of this garbage, it's not enough. We have to wait for Ikit Claw as well. And he's only level 10, so it's not like he's amazing. Plus, Estalia might come down this way. And it's better if we could fight their army in our territory here, so that we could get the, kind of wish I didn't actually use the Doom Rocket now. Could have been useful for taking back the city. Because I didn't end up wiping any units out. If I could just get myself one more warp fuel, I could get another nuke. But I have to win a battle or use agent actions. But we don't have any agents because we lost our hero. I wonder if I cancel that building and build something else, could I possibly get another hero? Because we need them, especially with this faction here. Sort of thinking on this as we go along. They might recruit some more troops into this army eventually, but they would have lost a fair bit of money by the sacking that happened there. It's weird to see it go down 2 levels because I saw it at tier 4.
Sorcerer inventor. Yes.
Yeah, I could get a warlock engineer. I know I could get plague claw catapults. Yeah, what am I doing? Get rid of this. Wasting time.
Machines and sorcery.
Alright, so you come over here and you hide.
Power.
I could actually put him on raid stance. I'd lose money, but I'd get some food. Don't worry about that.
Warlock ready. Scamper march. Master engineer.
Okay. And what's his face is ready in 1 turn. Okay. Because they're not going to have good defenses here. Yeah. Shouldn't have built that. Definitely should have gone for the other thing. Our food supplies should go up next turn because we've built these up to tier 3. So it should be going up by, I hope, by 6. I don't know. We'll see. Gotta keep your food under control. Because another thing is, like, the more food we've got, we can actually end up getting Skavenblight up to tier 4 straight away. If you got loads of food. I get that you wanted to expand the undercities, but, like, you can't survive on undercities. You gotta have your food under control. Capture settlements. Yeah, I think things are gonna be okay. I don't know. It just depends on whether or not we can get some Plague Claw catapults. Get just like a whole heap of them. Retake this settlement. If we manage to accumulate enough food, we can bring that straight back up to tier 3. Rebuild everything. It'd be fine. Because they got wrecked as well. And they no longer own this, so their growth rate's not going to be quite as high. That'll hold as long as that army's there. Well, as long as they're not fighting us, I don't care. They disbanded some of their units.
In the doom whales.
Should have done this right from the bloody get-go, but I'm not used to being in this situation, so I'm not used to building these in minor settlements.
Machines and sorcery.
Keep them coming. If I have to build a 3rd army, I will. We've got the money for it. It's not a problem. And yeah, I was right. +6. That's good. That'll get our food supplies up pretty quickly. That reduced our upkeep cost on them, so Yep, that's
Warlock
pretty
of
decent.
Skavenblight.
Leadership plus 10 when under siege. Sorry, when laying siege is going to be specifically useful for when we take back Skavenblight. Yeah, do that. What's that capacity? 105, okay.
Run, scurry, and hide, weaklings!
Huh? It's going to take 3 turns until that's ready, and then 2 turns after that we'll be able to get Plague Claw catapults. Moving on. So Aranessa must be recruiting from her own... Yeah, there she is. From her own ship. Obviously, she wants to take the Chini back first, and then maybe they'll harass Bragliano. Now, if that other army could just leave Skavenblight just for a short time so we can go and take it back, that would be great. But at the same time, it'd be good to wait until we've got enough food supplies so we can just get it straight back up to tier 3 or even tier 4. Now, I think we'll need 80 food if we want to get to tier 4, so it would actually be good if we could fight some battles prior to that. So it might be good if that army would actually come at us. So that we can... Okay, hang on, here comes some bad news. Which could actually be good news. Because it's not necessarily about food, it's about money. We need to get Ikit Claw in there because he needs to level up. So what did I say? It's not about money, it's about the food, yeah, not about the money. We don't need any cash right now. And also, warp fuel. It's good to see they're leaving the area. We could easily take it back now if we... Well, they're going to revolt. So we could strike this. They're on force march. But you know, we do only have Skaven slaves. It's good that we've lost the penalty there. Alright, I believe this guy here is disciplined. This one here is only confident. So let's kick this guy out in exchange for Ikit.
Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw. Skavenblight's greatest, best inventor. Me.
But even with this, we still have just an army of garbage. Good, ambushed. Our leadership is not high, but we can make do. Let's do this. Just have to make do of a bad situation, but I feel confident we can turn this around with enough patience. I definitely think I could have done a lot better if I had a bit of foresight to know that if I had built the Plague Claw catapults, I essentially could have them by now. Plus another Warlock Engineer. Can't stress enough how important they are. Okay. Keep them on the high ground. Put a couple of them here. The problem is as well, Ikit Claw is really going to have to get in there quite quickly in order to provide leadership buffs for all the units. Where are the missile units? These ones here, we've got to get into melee with them. More so than anything. Oh, that's good. Right. We'll need to be issuing orders really quickly.
Skaven slaves. What?
Okay.
Death device is charged.
So over here with these guys, if they could just get like a whole bunch of their garbage units to go and chase them while we take out the missile units, because those are going to be the most dangerous things, but also the easiest things to take out. Right, I've got to issue these orders really quickly. Good start so far, I think.
Council's command. Slaves. Skaven
Slaves are doing well.
Ikit claw.
Okay, reinforcements. Probably don't need them, but get over here anyway. Okay, we can use Warp Bomb. But no one's damaged enough to use it. I don't think we need it in this battle. Like, the fact that we ambushed them is great.
Storm demon. Now. Ready, ready.
Maybe we will need it. Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. I didn't hit the right units. I hit the generals. Doesn't sacrifice it for nothing. Oh well, that's what Skaven slaves are for. Okay, I didn't realize that a great sword unit. We really need you to be shooting at that, and we'll need to use our magic on that unit specifically.
Nice, nice.
It's alright, everything looks like it's under control. Bit of sacrificing of units here and there will be fine.
Finally. Back underground. More systems on. Wield the wind. For the Valentine. Skaven slaves. We losing.
Probably hit more of my own units with that, to be honest. So that's what slaves are there to do, die.
Yes! Oxtail's yours! Warp lightning! Skaven slaves!
Alright, the enemy army loss penalty should be coming in pretty soon. I mean, they've been pretty badly wrecked. Yeah.
Ikit claw!
I fought this in a very Skaven way, just sacrificing more units than was actually needed. Would have been better if I probably didn't even use the warp bomb on this one.
Kill mode! Scupper down!
But like I said, it's cheap garbage, and I don't want to recruit too many more.
Council's command!
2 full stacks I think is all we need for retaking Skavenblight, especially if it's not going to be defended by the heroes.
Casting death bay!
Shit, I did that right after the army loss penalty was inflicted. Oh well. Ha! Heroic victory. I wouldn't call that heroic. I think I did a pretty shit job on it. But you know, the damage is not that bad. And heroic victory means lots of experience for Ikit Claw, so that's good. Yes, we only end up losing 1 unit.
Revels in this victory!
Alright. 13 food as well, good.
For destruction.
Don't need the money, we need the food.
No use
It's not
for
that
this
much.
flesh.
I'll take it.
Upgrade. Yes, yes! Warlock, master of scrap.
And another level up for Ikit Claw. Local recruitment capacity +1. That's good. Oh, there's so many good shit in here. What are we gonna need the most? He's just got so many good things. I'm gonna go with this because there's, like I said, there's so many good things in here to get. Alright, bring it back. You come back here as well. Alright, Ikit needs to recruit another unit. And I don't think we need to use the global recruitment anymore. And no, you know what? Don't recruit anymore. We'll get 4 artillery in the upcoming battle. They'll have to be transferred over to Ikit Claw, I think, though. Because obviously we want him to make the attack.
Sorcerer inventor. Yes, yes.
In a few turns. Although if they go over here, I might not even need it. Just overwhelm them with that. Now, here's another thing. It might actually be in our best interests to go over here and actually take out the enemy rebellion. Because for one thing, we've got to give him experience, and I want that fucking food. Might seem a bit weird, saving them from the rebellion, but them holding onto it is providing them with virtually no value. And if we can farm their city for revolts, why not? Now the revolt should happen over here when it does, so I think that is what I'll do. Because once you've got Ikit Claw leveled up to like 20, he's just so much more valuable than any other lord that you're going to get, because he's just so powerful. And like I said, them holding on to Skavenblight for now doesn't really matter too much. If we accumulate a bunch of food, hell, if we get 120 food, which we don't have the capacity for, we can go straight up to tier 5, which, again, we're not going to have enough. But I might just be able to get it to tier 4. And I think if we do that, it'll still retain the growth, which I think it was 3, so you'll be even closer to tier 5. So if you think about it, alright, use your big brain, losing Skavenblight is actually a good thing. Okay, I did it on purpose, alright? Whatever. Too far away for me to care. The worst thing about that, though, is that going to war with loads of people makes you look weak, makes it hard to do diplomacy, and also it makes other people declare war on you. It's not good. But the actual declaration of war on its own, not a huge concern. I mean, Ikit Claws, if you hold Skavenblight, is so powerful that even if everybody declares war on you, Skavenblight's a pain in the ass to assault.
Storm Demon.
Could raid their region, but we really need to get some replenishment.
Master Engineer.
So one more turn, then we get another Master Engineer back as well.
Best inventor.
Good. Like I said, we need to get to 80 if we want to get this straight to tier 4. Otherwise, it'll go to tier 3. So farming the rebellion here is definitely going to be good. Yeah, but it's not gonna, I don't think it's going to revolt every single turn. I wonder if we should get this to revolt. Nah, this is too far gone. Just keep that under control for now.
Kill things.
Alright, all good. Moving on. And then another thing, winning battles gives us a chance of getting the warp fire shit, which we need for more nukes. Shouldn't have used the first one. It was just a complete waste. And ultimately, it didn't do any serious damage to them. Now, Ikit Claw is, I think, ranked as very hard campaign, but in all honesty, I think it should be ranked as normal. It's not hard. I know that this campaign here got screwed up, but with a little bit of understanding of how they function, you'd realize that it is actually really easy. Alright, there we go.
Science, sorcery, death. Me.
Okay, it's just gonna be garbage. I might have to fight it manually. Just because these guys perform so badly in auto-resolve. Also. Oh, yeah, that's good. I'll take that. Can we get another one? We can. They're so good. I mean, I prefer discipline, but right now you just need people. That's tough.
Harness the power.
It cost you a bit of money, but
More warps.
you got plenty of that.
Now.
Just wondering if I should fight this battle manually or not. Because if I auto-resolve it, it might wipe them out. But if we fight a battle manually, we can get maybe 2 battles out of it. And that would mean more experience for Ikit Claw. Well, let's just see what happens here. Yeah. I should have fought that manually. It's okay, but I should have fought it manually. Got enough food now that we can go get it straight to tier 5. But if we do that, no, there will be other problems. Alright, get that Doom Rocket back, and we'll want to be stealing research. They'll have another revolt in 2 turns. Sooner if we can raid them. But if we raid, we're not going to get any replenishment.
Into the halls.
Okay. So this dude here needs to recruit 4 of them.
Where are my schematics?
I thought I had 82 food. Doesn't matter. Okay. Level up for Ikit Claw. Let's see here. Hero capacity for Warlock Engineers. We'll get another one. Yeah, that could be good. 50% chance to require warp fuel after battle. That's also very good. Good. I don't need that right now. I think we'll go for extra warp fuel. Cause, oh, that's where the food went, because I used the stuff. Power armor. God, there's so many good shit in here. I'll go for this. We need more warp fuel. Alright. So I'll send one of them over here to Skavenblight to do it. The other one over here. Eventually they'll attach to Ikit Claw. So yeah, we're definitely going to want to get Skavenblight up to tier 4 straight away. But then as soon as that's done, we're going to be looking at public order problems. Because of lack of food. Might have less food than what we originally started with. But because of the Undercities, it'll go back up pretty quickly. And if I have one of the Warlock Engineers maybe even set up a Undercity somewhere else, we can get even more food coming in from the Undercities. I certainly get the appeal of popping the thing that'll spread it, but in this situation here, it was damaging you a lot. And it does take a long time for them to spread anyway. Gotta start leveling up those Warlock Engineers. Once they get to particularly high level, the bonuses that they provide for your army are just so good, especially considering that you need artillery in your army, and giving them extra ammunition, extra range, extra damage. It's all good, all across the board. So
By Sigma, no!
if they come back there, they might be able to prevent the revolt, which is not what we want.
Exosuit ready. Where shadow upon, brat?
Yeah, put us under Empire at Skavenblight? No. 51% chance of success, probably get critical failure, knowing me. Hero wound chance 10%. Ready? Alright. Failure, at least it wasn't critical failure. If we did this now, it'd be like 30%, yeah. So, just send him around over here.
This way. Sorcerer inventor.
That's gonna cost 1200 a turn.
Engineer of Scrya.
Alright, if I bring you over here and raid,
Move.
we can get a little bit of extra food. And also cause enough public order problems that it's probably still going to revolt even if he does come over here.
Not obey.
Machines and sorcery.
Yeah. When does this one come in? 2 turns. Use that dude to expand the Under Empire.
Condensers are full.
Probably want to send it to Altdorf next. I mean, there's also Lothern, but you kind of don't want to piss off the High Elves. They will declare war on you. Also, possibility of building an Undercity of Sartosa. I don't know what the long-term plan there. I mean, you're not going to likely conquer Altdorf for a really long time, so you want to be putting Undercities in places that you don't want to conquer for a really long time. Because when you conquer it, the Undercity goes away. No point putting an Undercity down and then conquering it the next turn. Alright. I don't know if they prevented the revolt or not. Can't tell. I don't see an army there, but it's... yeah, I just can't see it. Because they only needed -5 public order. Should have fought that first revolt twice. No revolt. Yeah, not causing enough public order problems.
Ready. Bring it down.
Yay, success! More about the leveling up than anything. We don't have much money now, though. Yeah, you got to start getting down this way. The arms dealer stuff's good.
Science, sorcery, death.
Not likely.
If I send this guy in raid stance, it'll definitely revolt.
Me. Blast walls.
Yeah. Sorry. We'll just move a little bit closer up there. I don't think they'll attack us.
Warlock of Skavenblight.
So yeah, it'll revolt next turn. We're getting a fair bit of food from that. We've got enough to get this straight up to... I think we make the attack next turn. We get rid of the Skaven slaves, the revolt, and then we take out Skavenblight. Even if they're there, I think I can handle that just fine.
You're in my objects.
If I recruit another army, we will go broke. So, well, not go broke, but we'll be in deficit per turn, so I'll leave that be. All this is fine, and let's move on. I really doubt that army will attack us. Yeah, because if you're going to have your undercities essentially providing you with food, like loads and loads of food, which kind of means you need to not have the expansion thing, you'll get to a point where you're accumulating like 40 food every turn. So every couple of turns you could capture a provincial capital and just go it straight up to tier 5. Because 120 food just won't mean anything to you. But you have to be careful on what you build.
Optics enhanced.
Okay. Like I said, I really doubted they'd make the attack.
Engineer here. Go, go, go!
Shit. I used up a little bit more movement there than I would have liked. God damn it. It's okay, we can still make this work.
Legs, tires, move! Cracks call.
Shit, he doesn't have that much movement. Fuck. Ikit might actually have to force march to get to the battle. It's fine. Should just be able to auto-resolve this. Yep, no problem.
Smartest warlock brings victory.
We're at max food, so I think we'll go with the... Let's go with a tiny bit of replenishment. Alright, they're coming around over here, and they might besiege it, but they won't... No, they won't assault that on the first turn. This is all back at full strength now. At least he gained a level up. Maybe I should actually be going with Specialist first.
More warpstone. Now, now! Techno sorcerer.
Merge.
Magic's energies.
I mean, I'd prefer if Ikit Claw was making the attack, but he would have got a level up from that one, so it's fine.
They will die.
It's not going to be an easy fight. How much movement do we have left? No, so we're not going to be able to sack and occupy it. We'll have to just loot and occupy, which is fine.
Skavenblight's greatest, best inventor.
What do you need? Getting quartermaster is pretty useful for him. No, getting another one of those dudes will really help. Another disciplined one. Don't worry about the money. We'll have that under control real soon.
Missile. Scamper, scamper.
Not good to have it in force march, but I'm pretty confident we're still going to win this. Pretty confident, because we do have a fair bit of magic on our side as well. Alright, what do we need? Yeah, give us extra ammunition, and that will greatly help this.
Wipe out.
Wow. Okay. We do have a nuke. Yeah. It's going to be a tight squeeze. Thing is, Skavenblight's really easy to defend. Oh, it's not the same setup as it was for us. Because I was hoping that they'd have that block there that would allow us to basically hide. That's not the case. Alright, good our reinforcements come from over here. That was lucky. Oh, we are bringing in some serious garbage here. No warp bomb, but we do have a doom rocket, so we'll see how that goes. So, towers need to be destroyed. Again, these guys here perform really badly in auto-resolve, so even though it said our chances were really slim, I think it's better than what it actually says. Because it's also a siege battle, and the AI do get bonuses to the auto-resolve on sieges. But also at the same time, we do have an army on force march. They're not exactly going to be greatest units ever. Alright, where's Icky Boy? How's your magic abilities? 5? Okay. Would be great if he was on a Doom wheel, but no such luck. They're not going to use any sort of nukes on us, so we don't have to worry about that. Getting a bit closer. Alright, don't have to worry about towers anymore. Now we've got to figure out how we're going to maximize the amount of damage that we do with the Plague Claw catapults. Because after that, it's all melee, and even though we outnumber the enemy, you know, we're looking at a giant pile of shit army here. How much magic do we have? It's a reasonable amount. Really gonna need this for blob fights. Gonna have to rely on that a fair bit. Wasting their ammunition over here could be good. Again, we've got a nuke. That can make a big difference. Another thing that this is actually really good at doing damage to like the gate. But I just might not be able to cast it. Well, it does a lot of damage to the gate. Might not be able to cast it that many times. Got enough power reserve for 12 recharges. We're okay for the time being. Yeah, it should only take about 8 to destroy it. No, 9. Plus we get some kills while we're doing it. And that'll just save the ammunition of the artillery, while also giving us kills on crossbowmen. Save that. That can be very damaging in a nice big fat blob. Okay, no, it might... Don't want... it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Might take 10, actually. Oh, shit, he's been using ammunition the entire time. That's not good. God damn it, he didn't have a clear line of sight. I didn't see him shooting. It's alright. But every little thing counts, and that was a flamethrower that he just wasted. Didn't have that many shots anyway. So how are we going here? 55. Yeah, if we're lucky, we'll open this at 9. Alright, let's start getting these guys in position over here. Do they have mortars? No, no mortars. So what we want to be doing is shooting in through the breach at the units that are either here or there, just whatever we can hit. That should still damage this. Yep. Start bringing these guys up here as well. One more should destroy the gate. Now, it might be best if we don't use all of our ammunition all at once, just maybe 2 of them at a time. Because like I said, these are our best units. After this, it's just all melee. Which, Ikit Claw is reasonable in melee. Especially with that sword. But we'll see how we go. Alright, make it count. Good. Gates open. These 2 first. shoot in through the gate. It's not entirely stupid what they've done there. It's not entirely stupid. Thing is, we can still work around this. Just let that recharge for the time being. Yeah. You can't out cheese me. I'm the cheese master. Oh, hang on. Somewhat obstructed. Cannons do a lot better in this situation here because they don't have to worry about that, but they... That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, it's hitting the gate. Alright, let's see then. Alright, let's get... let's get Ikit Claw over here. Oh, I wish he still had the bloody flamethrower. God damn it. Oh, well, my own fault there for not putting on off fire at will. And see if we can get these guys to reposition out this way by just doing it like a little bit of a hit and run. Okay, that went okay. That went okay. A lot of units that we have to deal with here, so gotta be careful. And all that attack against this shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I definitely want to thin them out as much as possible first. Okay, so I'm not going to use the sword this time, because it's still recharging. Oh, obliterated that swordsman unit. Very nice. Okay, these three guys together should actually be able to smash this guy up. Stop that. Okay, might be a good idea to pop one of these down here just to act as a meat shield for these guys to not take too much damage. I only get one shot of that. I'll save that for later. Alright, now let's just send them to their death. Here. Now, whether or not this guy runs off the battlefield or dies doesn't matter too much. It would be better if he dies, but it's not essential. It's just good that he's been dealt with without too much damage. Yep. Bring him in over here. And you see... Why did they come in? You see, it's kind of a trap because I don't care about them. I just want to kill you. Oh, he's nearly dead. Come on, just a little bit more. You can do it. Good. Yeah, why did it shift them out of the way? Good job there, Ikit. Good, they're bringing more troops up over here. Oh, yes! That's what I want to see. What are you aiming for? Alright, this time I'm just going to send the Warlock Engineer to tie them down over here. So just one of them. It's very unlikely he'll die, but he'll tank them for long enough. Okay, I got a bit of magic. Well, I'll have Ikit deal with that. Ikit will stand behind here so that he can reduce their melee attack. And stop them from moving. Now, this is, like I said, it's a little bit risky. But the rewards outweigh the risk. And he's doing just fine. I'm gonna send more reinforcements. Doesn't look like it, not at this stage. Great to see these guys here getting loads of kills. And also because their general's dead, they've got low morale now. Yeah, we're gonna need to get Ikit up in here to help. Need to pull him out. Saving Private Ratface. Using green napalm. Get out of there. Alright, the amount of damage that we've just done to them there, all that attack should be good to go. But there's still more we can do. Let's just err on a little bit of side of caution, because we've still got Estalia coming in. And they'll have to be dealt with. It's like this is going to be a 2-hour long video, maybe even longer. I don't think we'll need a second episode. Okay, let's get ready to make this attack. In you come. Alright. Leave a little bit of ammo left on these guys, but in terms of kills, they've done really well. If your claw's still got a heal potion, it's going to be really handy. And we still got rats. And a nuke. If I put the nuke down here, we might even get the army loss penalty. But I'd like to try and do this without the nuke. Especially considering how well things have gone so far. Now, this guy here, I don't want him to die, but, you know, he can take a little bit more damage. Here comes the hordes of rats. Alright, maybe that's enough. Don't have that much more reserve. But considering the kills that Ikit's gotten with it so far, we did well with the magic, I think. Still saving this for later. Could use it now, but just saving it. Okay, here's a good spot to use it, I think. Maybe it wasn't. Doesn't matter. Here we go. Into the game. You should just stay out of it. Yep. Just hoard on through. The fact that they're just sending like one unit at a time at us, that's a big advantage for us. Oh yeah, I forgot we got a timer. Nah, we're good. We'll get this done well before then.
Spell! Yes! Yes! The Council's command! Faster study!
I know funneling like this many troops in through a gate causes massive lag, but I don't want to climb up on the walls.
Warlock Master! Kill sequence start! Running down!
Ugh, what have I done?
Clan rats! Warlock Master!
This is not gonna make, yeah, it's not gonna make any difference at all.
Death Warlock!
No, at least they are pouring into the city.
Rocket, shoot!
These guys here are slowing it down significantly.
Skaven slaves! I know! Skaven slaves! Warlock Master!
There's another gate over here. I might bring them up this way, because it looks like we'll open this up and bring them in through this way. Same with these. Come in over here.
What? It shall be done.
Yeah, I might try bringing some of these other ones over this way. It's just causing too much of a strain on us here.
You slay! Warlock Master!
So far, so good.
Move! Skaven slaves!
Yeah, you know, the job's getting done.
Warlock Master! Skaven slaves!
Oh, no. Go fuck off! Windows 10? Oh, we have an update for you. I'm a bit busy.
Bang! Give down the Skaven slaves!
You can fuck up my settings later. 'Cause that's what the update does. Oh! We decided to forget the fact that you have a microphone plugged in.
Guide us!
Enjoy!
Skaven! Yes!
Alright, gates open. Inside.
Now move! Tail slashers! For the vermintide! Slingers!
Alright, in we go.
Warlock master! At once!
Yeah, we definitely didn't need the nuke.
For the vermintide!
You be a bit more careful.
Now, ready, now!
The thing about the pistol is that they don't have enough ammunition to kill all of our guys. There we go, swarm in now.
Person, hurry!
Skaven slaves.
They can hold us back in some choke points, but they now don't have enough men to hold all the choke points off. We'll be capping the town square real soon, just because we've got loads of capping power here.
Ikit claw! Wield the wind!
But I reckon that army loss penalty is coming real soon.
Ready, steady, kill! Ikit claw! For the vermintide!
That's the end of our magic, and there's the army loss penalty. Alright, so we're back at Skavenblight, and let's hope we can get this up to tier 4. Close victories. Yeah, whatever you reckon. Lose 236 rats. Oh, you nearly lost that one. But yeah, these guys here were instrumental in that victory.
Smartest warlock brings victory!
It'd be good to sack it to make that money, but we'll be fine. So, straight to tier 4. Can't get to tier 5, and like I said, 80 food will be used up. It'll get us back to here, which is where we were at the start. Which isn't great considering that the other guys are coming in. But we do have a good food surplus, so we should be okay.
Power up!
Now, we're not quite done yet.
Master of scrap.
Look at that, tier 4. I mean, if we still have to rebuild all of those other buildings, but so be it. Bad public order here isn't this, and like I said, still got to keep that as well, so that's good. Definitely gonna need food more than anything, I think. Don't worry about the growth right now. Yep, we need that. Get things back up to where we were. Need this. What's this? Yeah, I'll think about it. I don't know if you need that. We'll see. There's loads of buildings that we can get. No, you don't need to build this one in here. Do we want assassins? Probably not. Do we want storm vermin? Maybe. Thing is, prefer to build that in a minor zone, but you do get a lot of build slots here. You will need this, and you will need that, and you will need this, and you don't need that, but it's not bad. But I'm gonna get it. Jeez, you can just about build everything. So I guess we could build this. But I'm actually going to build this. Cool. If you want to build that one, you do it when it's a tier 5, because you're almost there. Okay, now that that's done, we don't need this here anymore. Because that's not increasing our capacity. We just needed it to win the battle. Cost them a lot of money to do this.
Damage taken. Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw.
Okay.
Now!
And money, you know, it's not great. And let's get another one of these going in. And I want to send him to Ultor. So I'll do this for another 15 minutes. And I'm pretty sure this is in much better shape now than it was before.
Your man gods and you.
You could, with this army, attack Maragliano. But, you know, with this coming in, we kind of gotta wait anyway. Alright, moving on. So yeah, I'd recommend farming the revolt for a little while before you expand any further. A good way to get food and experience for Ikit Claw. And don't let those filthy Tillians come back again. Even though our army is full of absolutely filthy Skaven slaves, you know, you'll be able to recruit your weapons team and whatever, just about whatever you want. In just a few short turns. Of course, don't have half the money that we did when you gave it to me, but at the same time, what good is money if you're dead? Yeah, I'll put a stop to this. They wounded one of my heroes. At least he's not dead. So he'll be back. Leadership +3 would be good. Skaven tech tree is pretty good. Alright, good. We can launch the attack there. And he can come in and assist as well. I probably shouldn't have actually stayed in the settlement. We want it to cause a revolt. Alright, you get moving on to Altdorf. We won't be seeing that come into play. And then... Yep, upgrade that, upgrade that. Alright, I want to disband this dude here. Just because it's the most expensive unit in the army. And attach the engineer. The biggest problem here is that our reinforcements aren't all going to come in at once. Yeah, last battle of the SYDC. Let's just do it. So the great swords are going to be a big problem. But again, it's Skaven slaves. If you want to replace them, they cost nothing. This is also going to be great for lots of food. Now, if I had auto-resolved this, we certainly could have won, but I want to get a second battle out of them. It's a good way to get more food, but more importantly, more experience and more money. Alright, keep them up there. Need to have some guys over here to make sure they don't get away. Probably don't need to ambush to squish the entire army. Like, who cares about the great swords? If we can get them to chase after the Skaven slaves, slingers, fine. I mean, who cares about them? We really want to make sure that these missile units don't shoot us, because that's going to rip us to shreds. I mean, so are they, but I'll try to utilize magic and stuff against that. Plus, we've got to wait for our reinforcements. So yeah, because some of them are going to try and run away out that way. We need to prevent that from occurring. Maybe this could afford to be a little bit wider. Just a bit over there. Alright. them on skirmish mode, and let's start popping down magics.
Move tail! Storm demon! Now!
I don't want to use the nuke. I know I can use it, but, you know, save them up for an actual emergency. Because this is not an emergency. Warp bomb, though, just be careful that we don't hit all of our units. This guy here, he's going to be our first candidate for the warp bomb. Get Ikit Claw over there to keep the leadership high on that one.
Yes! Yes!
Come on. Come on. Warp bomb time. Yeah, boy. Oh yeah, skirmish mode, it's so good.
Our tail's yours! Scarpa, go!
Need more reinforcements over here.
Skaven Scourge! Field the wind! Warlock of Death!
A nuke there would be very good. Just don't need it.
Kill contraptions are bad! Casting death pain!
Don't want to waste it on completely winnable battles. Save the nukes for worst case scenario. Not a good idea there.
Retreat! Retreat!
I would do it if he would just take a little bit more damage over here. If I send this one in, it might just... No, it's too late.
Storm demon prime!
I don't think I used that in the previous battle. Not that it mattered. Get over here.
Warp blades out! No going! Fight another time! Scryer's wrath! What order? Hornet rats will! Warp lightning! Skaven slaves!
Yeah, a lot of damage being done, but totally fine. Like I said, Skaven slaves, they're there to be thrown away.
Back underground! Scamper scurry! That's the stab! Warlock obeys! Epic claw! Tunnel death!
Just use overwhelming numbers now to completely fry my computer.
Slaves that! Claw on button! Warpstone magic!
How many guys over here?
Fight! Attack! Screen Ricato Crack! Nasty things die! Skaven slaves!
Just be careful he doesn't die.
Scurry race! Warlock engineer! Warp lightning!
Just gotta be careful with this. Don't want to hit our own units.
Council's command! Yes, yes, yes! Eat white! Skaven slaves! Wield the winds!
Where'd the dude over here go? There he is.
Ready, steady! Skaven slaves! Yes, yes!
Now, where's that army loss penalty?
Hold round!
Their army's been obliterated.
Skaven slaves!
There it is. Probably not going to get a decisive victory on that, but it doesn't really matter. So, kill off as many of them as we can. Oh, do we? Should we? I don't know, because we'll probably ambush them again. Oh, we might not have enough movement. It's definitely good to see if we're killing off, like, hero characters over here. No, don't do that. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if they land any kills. Oh, they got one. Because, yeah, those great swords are likely going to have hundreds of kills on us, but since there's just so many of us, it just doesn't matter. Oh, decisive victory. Cool. Despite losing 1,000. More than 1,000 rats. Look at this one, 462 kills. It just doesn't matter because it's so trashy and cheap. It's definitely not what you should be doing late game though. But we utilized the tools at our disposal, which was slaves. Lots and lots of slaves. So you want to be phasing these guys out now for better troops, even though it's going to be more expensive. Money shouldn't be too much of a problem with Skavenblight being built up.
Skavenblight revels in this
So one unit got
victory.
wiped out. No big deal. Don't cost much to replace.
Serve yourselves up to your master.
Money's not a problem, so we'll take the food. And should be able to get one more battle out of them.
Master engineer I am.
Yep.
Chief Warlock.
Another good thing is leveling up these characters.
Master engineer.
Can't stress enough how important it is
Knows who
to
his
level
boss
up your
is.
fucking characters.
Where are my schematics?
Just thinking, what does he need? I mean, that is really good, so grab that.
Clan Scryer. Mass destruction. This arms race.
Who cares?
No contest. Skavenblight, here's my name.
Good, we got ourselves to mid food,
Scryer
and we lost
consumed.
2 Skaven slaves out of that, so it's really not a big deal. And we got some stuff. Cool. So we're ending the SYDC with the same number of nukes as what we started with, and also the same number of warp fuel. Skavenblight is actually kind of in better shape than it was in the first place, and you're getting close now to tier 5. You've got Ikit and 3 heroes. I mean, one of them's wounded, but everything should be fine for you now. I mean, this guy doesn't really count because he's a temporary hero. Anyway, that's the end of this disaster campaign. I don't think we need to do a second episode. I think it's pretty secure now. And I'll see you in the next one, fuckers.